It's been a while since my last video, and yeah, a lot has changed. Now, if you're wondering if I have moved, if I have changed garage or anything like that, the answer is no. This is actually now the other side of the camera that beforehand you couldn't particularly see. Now, it didn't always look like this, however, it used to look a lot more like this. That's right, just a plain, boring, simple garage. Now, there are several reasons that I have decided to do this, and one of them, and possibly the biggest part of them all, was that my friend Billy the Biker had his motorcycle stolen earlier, right at the beginning of the year. Now, Billy's a really nice dude, and he totally didn't deserve it, which also lets me know that there are many arseholes out and about there that will nick all your stuff. And as you see from the photo before, there wasn't particularly much security. In fact, I only had 2 shitty padlocks.
Oh, hell no!
That's right, 2 shitty padlocks, 3 motorcycles, and a shit ton of tools. And let's just say I didn't buy them overnight. In fact, it's something that I have accumulated over years. So whilst it's very sad as to what's actually happened to Billy the Biker, even though he has resolved it now, it still was absolutely gutting for him, and I was absolutely gutted for him myself. However, if there is any good that can come from it, at least let him know that he's inspired me to take my security a lot more seriously. Now, I said there were several reasons, and the other reason as well is actually it gets very cold in the garage. So I decided to actually build the walls with insulation as well, because in the winter, trying to film more than half an hour in the freezing cold, it wasn't particularly nice. And when I wanted to work on a motorcycle or even just tinker and just have some of my alone time, again, I couldn't be out here more than half an hour without wanting to go in. And even then, why should my passion become a chore? Now, obviously, there are more reasons as well. It's not just a case of security and staying warm. It's actually other things, such as with YouTube, I'd like to take it a little bit more seriously. I have had so much positivity out of YouTube, and I said to myself I'd do it for 1 year and just see how it goes. And in all fairness, it basically transformed my life. One of the things that I did notice is that when I am filming, I do have a big halo ring of light outside of my garage, which basically highlighted my garage. I have had drunk people pee on the door, and I can't exactly get out and just go like, "Oi, what you doing?" because I have 3 motorcycles and a shit ton of tools. And at the same time, it's things like it's a public place outside of that door. So again, people walking, people sneezing, people burping. You name it, it's happened. I've had to stop filming or take a pause, and it just makes life a little bit awkward. So soundproofing was basically one of the things that I kind of wanted to do, and also just be that little touch more stealthy in here as well. And the last and final reason that I've decided to do this build is because storage and space. Now, the floor space in here is exactly the same as it used to be. What isn't actually the same is the headspace. Now, the headspace in itself was dead space. Whenever the garage door came up and open, there was nothing really there other than the garage door, and I couldn't put any shelving or any different kind of storage solutions there. So by doing that, soundproofing, keeping the heat in, and at the same time, all making it look rather fanciful. I'm also quite sorry that this video is not as polished and trimmed as most of my other videos at some of the time. However, as you can see, I've still not quite yet finished, but I have got to a stage where I can actually film. Now, I did actually film the whole building process of this, so if that is something that you are interested in and would like to see a video edit come up of that, then please leave a comment down in the comment section below, just so that I know if you're interested or not, because it's technically bike related, but at the same time it's not. There will be a lot more further additions happening to the garage as well, and this place will end up looking absolutely man cave awesome. But yeah, until next time, thanks for your patience, and ride it out.